Welcome to another episode of AKRME Fitness, your favorite fitness channel. In this episode, you have myself, Kema, and Bri, and we're doing single leg extensions. We did 3 sets of 20 reps per leg of this leg exercise. If you're not strong enough to make the type of life that you want, then you just have to accept whatever type of life that life gives you. Now, is that what you want? Do you just want to take whatever life throws at you and just have to deal with that? Or would you rather impose your own will upon the world and make it into that which you feel like you deserve and that which you want and that which you desire? If you don't feel like you have the strength, then you already know, okay, well, I have to have the strength in order to do this. So now you know what you need to do is develop the strength. So if you don't have the strength right now, then set your mind to a point that you do whatever it takes to get that strength, so that you don't have to just take whatever life gives you and deal with it. You can impose your own terms upon the world and live your life the way that you feel like you're supposed to live it. If you get off into the fitness lifestyle, you're not going to regret it. I have yet to hear somebody say, man, I really hate that I've gotten into working out and I'm getting fit and I'm feeling better and I'm more relaxed. I've never heard anybody say that they regret starting a fitness lifestyle. I do hear people oftentimes say that they regret stopping and they regret taking these long breaks that they take, but I've never heard somebody say that they actually regret the lifestyle. So give it a try, man. You probably will not regret it. I don't see what would drive you to say that you do regret it, but like I said, give it a try if you haven't already. Any failures, any mistakes, anything that transpired in your past that was negative, put it all out your mind. It hasn't got anything to do with anything anymore. It's over with and it's done. You need to focus on what you're gonna do right now and put all your energy into that. That's how you make progress, is on focusing on the here and the now and doing your very best at that, putting maximum effort into what you are doing right now so that you can develop the capabilities that you need in order to be successful. So forget the past and focus on the present so that you can have a much better future. Talking about the gym. The gym has the power to uplift you, soothe you, and energize you. I'm sure it's other things too, but the gym, I feel like, is going to be more rewarding than probably any of those other things that might try to uplift, soothe, and energize you. It's not about how bad you want it. How bad you want it doesn't really mean that much, because everybody claims that they want whatever it is that they want very badly, but only the individuals who are willing to back that up with action, who are willing to back that up with putting in the work, are really proving how badly they want it and that they deserve it, because they're willing to do the work, as opposed to just talk about how bad they want it or dream about how bad they want it. Because if you really want it that bad, you're gonna have to do something about it if you actually expect to get it. I said this before and I'll probably say it again. When you're working out, you're not working out because you hate your body. You can love your body, but still recognize that you have room for improvement. So as you're working out, you're not working out like saying, hey, I hate my body, I gotta change my body. Say, no, I love my body, but I'm still doing whatever I can do to make my body even better than it already is. I've spoken on this before, and I'm going to speak on it again, I'm sure, because it's a very important point to understand. You're not going to rise to your expectations. You're going to fall to your level of training. That's why you train a lot harder than necessary. A lot of times you put yourself through the ringer and train to exhaustion, because once you do that and you get the fundamentals down pat, when you get into a game, when you get into a competition, or when you get into just life, and you want to be able to perform at your best even when you are fatigued. But if you have never trained hard enough, you're not going to automatically excel in the game or the competition or whatever, you're not going to go beyond the amount of training that you've done. And especially if you're fatigued, when you're fatigued, you fall back to the basics, basically. Whatever you have done on a continuous basis for a long period of time, that's the habit that you've developed as far as whatever it is that you're doing is concerned. So that's what you're going to fall back on. But if you train half-heartedly every day, then that's the type of effort that you're going to put forth in this game. You're not going to miraculously do something which you have not trained yourself to do. And like I said, and especially when you are in a state of fatigue. You got to get strong enough to that this is the case, that negative words motivate you more than anything else that you can hear, because you know that these words are not true, and you know you may not want to actually feel like you try to prove a point to the next person, but that may just be what it takes in order for you to excel. Just having that, you know, I am not that person attitude. Even if you're just trying to prove it to yourself, just to let yourself know that, hey, what these people are saying about me is false, and I can show myself and show them by excelling at whatever it is that I put my mind to, instead of allowing the hurtful, harmful talk to tear you down and to beat you down. You do realize time is one of the most valuable assets that we have, and we can't rewind it, we can't get it back, we can't do any do-overs. So the thing about it is, if you know that time is valuable, and every hour that you spend not working on your dreams and not working on your goals is an hour that you will never get back. So why would you waste time if you really are dedicated to reach your goal? Don't waste time. Don't squander your time. Get up and be productive, and keep in mind that you can't get any time back that you just squander, don't use. So every hour that you're not using is an hour that you get further away from your goals if you're not chasing them, if you're not pursuing them in the manner that you should be. Once again, the theme of the quote is time management. So spend your time focusing on the positive things that are going to help you to get where you're trying to get. Don't dwell on the negative. Let the negative fall by the wayside, because it's not going to help you get to where you're trying to get anyway. So just keep your mind focused on positive things and focused on doing whatever it's going to take to get you to where it is that you're trying to get. That's the most positive and productive use of the time that you have. So this is a list of bad habits that we need to correct in ourselves. We just need to stop talking negatively about our bodies. Our bodies hear us when we do that, and it doesn't help us get closer to our goals. We need to stop procrastinating and say we'll do something tomorrow. We need to stop sitting and wishing to be more fit instead of getting up and doing something to make ourselves more fit. We need to stop eating just because we're bored or depressed. We need to stop waiting for it to get easier, because it's not going to get any easier. It's really going to get harder if you just wait. The longer you wait, the harder it'll be. You got to stop saying but, I can't, and if, and saying all these negative things to yourself. It's time out for it. Get rid of the excuses and get to being fit. Get up and start making results instead of making excuses. Working out may hurt a little bit on the outside sometimes, but if you have no confidence, that's going to hurt you on the inside all the time, and it's going to do so much damage in so many areas of your life, because it's infinitely harder to accomplish any type of goals if you don't believe in yourself, if you don't have confidence. And that's one thing that working out really does for you. It helps you build your confidence. So go ahead and get in the gym and work out so that you can have that confidence instead of lacking it and lacking all the things that it's going to bring to you that are beneficial for you as far as chasing your goals are concerned. Stop delaying the inevitable. Stop delaying your start. Begin now. Start where you are. Start if you're scared. Start if you're in pain. Start if you're doubting yourself. It doesn't matter. Just begin. At the end of the day, the longer that you wait to start, the longer that it's going to take for you to get the results and for you to get that success that you inevitably want. So just start now. No matter what your condition is, begin. If your workout hits a wall, so what? Go over it, around it, under it, through it. Do something. Just make sure that that wall doesn't stop you. Whatever it is, you can get around it. You can get past it. Ensure that you do. Don't allow anything to halt or delay your workout. Get to it. Your situation may look hopeless, but that doesn't mean that it is. A lot of people have been in situations that looked as if there was going to be no victory in them, but they persisted and they stayed in it and they won. So they're no different than you. You still have the hope before you that you can achieve whatever it is you're trying to achieve, regardless how it looks. Stay in the fight. Don't quit. Keep on driving towards your goal. And eventually, if you continue to apply yourself and work hard, you will have what it is that you dream for. You're not going to be able to hold on to your excuses and reach for your dreams at the same time. If you want to reach for your dreams, you're going to have to put those excuses down. You can't hold on to both of them. So you have a decision to make. Ultimately, you have to decide which one is more important to you, the excuses that you make about why you can't do this or can't do that, or your dreams, because you're not going to be able to hold on to both of them. You got to make a decision. So decide what's more important, excuses or your dreams. I literally just gave this message to my workout team this morning. What you tell yourself about yourself is very important. Our belief, a lot of our belief comes from what we hear. So the first voice that we hear is going to be our own voice. So what we tell ourselves about ourselves is very important, because it can either help us or harm us. It's going to either hinder us or move us closer towards our goals. And the thing about it is, what you believe is what you become. Because it's like a lot of motivational speakers always say, you're going to act in a manner that's consistent with what you believe about yourself. So if you believe that you are strong, then you're going to act in a manner that is consistent with the fact that you think you're strong. If you feel like you're weak, if you tell yourself you're weak, you're going to act in a manner which is consistent with that. You're going to behave in a weak manner because you believe that you are weak. You will behave in a strong manner because you believe you're strong. So be careful about what it is you tell yourself, and make sure that the only thing that you ever tell yourself about yourself is positive things that are going to be uplifting and push you towards your goals. As always, I want to thank you for watching another episode of AKR ME Fitness, where we create a climate conducive for our clients to gain confidence and change the world one workout at a time. With that being said, myself, Bri and Kema are out of here, but we'll be back soon with more leg exercises for you. See you guys then.